What is going down? Okay, so we're going to be looking at French Toast Dreaming. This was my third favorite pick before doing actually, what I said. This is an Imperial Stout with maple, cinnamon, and vanilla, weighing in at 12.6% from Elk Valley. This is from Stephen Bush. And seems like some good show prep before I have to deal with Cobra for 2 to 4 hours. Just kidding. Hang on, my Mosin, my Mosin stock fell. Not like a stock, that ATI one. It's been all modded out. Should just pick up another Mosin and do it all over again. Okay, so not much head. Kind of like spending an evening with Steven himself. Oh, a little bit's coming to light right now. Speaking of light, I know I'll be chastised once again. We got it in gym mode, Firefly. I know that's not going to happen. Low, medium. Wow. That's... Hang on. I don't think it's coming through the glass. I think it's actually... So, I figure I'll go for more effect. Low, medium, high, and turbo. I think that might actually be going around the glass. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so light, I believe, is going around the glass, not getting through the glass. I am getting the maple syrup. Cheers. It is almost 13% though, Crazy Scotsman. Wow. You could chew this bitch. Again, another extremely heavy mouthfeel beer. I mean, it has like layers on top of layers running down the side of the glass. First thing you notice is a sweetness. That kind of slowly evolves into like pancake syrup, maple syrup. Wow. Okay. Today being Friday, I decided maybe on Friday I'd pull out. Well, the thing is everything I have is my favorite, but try to find the cream of the crop, and of course this particular one is the one that started them all. So many friends sent parts over the years. It's been modified here and there to suit my mood. It is the Justin gun. Got his dog tag on it. This one happens to have a Hyperfire 3-gun trigger in it. The best of the triggers. If anybody ever asked me what is the best AR platform trigger, AR-10, AR-15, I'd rather have that trigger in my JP than the Armageddon. But the Armageddon is, you know, what was offered at the time through JP, and I kind of just don't want to. I know, Smile Money, you're gonna have a hard time wrapping your head around this, but I want to leave the JP as I had it built. The only thing that I've done to the JP is trade out scopes, because I know there's no valid reason because right now there's a very expensive scope on and an $89 Mosin Nagant, and it just doesn't get any better than that on that rifle. But for the JP, I just wanted something to take something to the next level, and that's why I have the ER25 from US Optics on it. But originally, I had a Hogue grip without the beaver tail on the JP, and I swapped it for a Magpul, the Myad, and then I ended up getting a Hogue grip with the beaver tail, and I ended up putting the old one that I had on the shotgun, and eventually it was like going, damn, this is honestly my favorite grip. Right now, for the most part, I have a Hogue grip on just about everything except for the retro and, you know, that kind of shit. It's just hands down, it's my favorite grip. So, ended up buying another Hogue grip and putting it back on the JP. And of course, I've told the story about how it has you know, the classic JP handguard on it, but it's not actually the handguard that I ordered and paid for. And it was literally a few months later, I was like talking to Ben at JP, and I was like, you know what? You guys didn't put the handguard on it that I ordered. Oh, yeah, we got the right one on there. And I go, oh, really? Go back to your build notes and compare it with your shipping notes. He's like, oh, yeah, we put the classic handguard on it, and you wanted the newer one. Well, the more I thought about it, you know, it hadn't bothered me up to that moment in time. Not to mention, it was not the same handguard that Christopher Aloma Company had on his, so all of a sudden I liked it even more. The new one's pretty cool. The one thing I like about the new one is it's a lighter handguard. It has much more. It has more holes. It has more cuts in it. You can see the thermal dissipator under the handguard a lot better, and it really kind of shows off. You know, especially if you go with, like, you know, a red thermal dissipator or something that really stands out under the handguard. Yeah, literally. In case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, the barrel of my JP rifle has basically a radiator. It helps to pull the heat away. It's just a wicked rifle, which is why I really want to get, you know, I want to get that Palmetto State, the 24-inch build, and I want to spend some time thinking on equal terms with both of them. Go up to the range, same day, make sure that they're both sighted in nicely for, you know, say 100 yards, and shoot some groupings and see what 100 yards looks like, and, you know, maybe try to find 500 yards and put them on paper side by side, and just, you know, give a fair analysis. I mean, I realize there's a little bit of unfairness going on with the Palmetto just because it's, and that kind of was the point, NIHAP, is the Palmetto, it has a polished and enhanced nickel boron trigger in it, but it's still, it's a no thrills. It's basically a mil spec. And again, you know, you can play around with that, throw a set of JP springs in there, and probably get that very consistent. But just the fact that it's polished and enhanced does make it a little bit nicer. Coincidentally, that's the same trigger that's in NIHAP's retro, which I was actually kind of surprised, because his is I don't know, he put mine and his side by side, and we both have equally cool shit to them. He's got like a, oh, excuse me, that's how it begins. I'll be dead soon. His has more of a pencil barrel, and still badass though. Retro rifles, I don't care what anyone says. The retro rifles are badass. Let's do a few comments, and then I figure out what's in that package. J-Dog missed out on the club, but I'm acknowledging your existence, J-Dog. Then J-Dog puts up a bunch of pickles and finger flicking the pickle. First, wow, this actually might be a first. Hornet Fixer Jim was first on Nothing Too Much, and he says fucking first. Wheels and Levers is second. Hang on, checking out your. Yeah, I'm already subbed. Oh yeah, I'm subbed. I got the little bell rung. You had a video. I think you're a newer sub, and you've got Border Collies, videos on Border Collies. Border Collies are such awesome dogs, really. You got 6 subs, and I'm one of them. And you've got a kind of a cool avatar of a gunslinger reaching for the gun. So second, Wheels and Levers. That's awesome. Oh, I could be dead by the end of the video. Brad says turd. Still on the podium. Joey figures I was in the shower when this dropped. Hornet Fixer says, you're banging dudes at the truck stop, don't lie. Joey says, this is early. Well, yeah, I might have been home, at a decent time. And, yeah. This one won't be early, though, because it probably won't happen until after Locked and Loaded. DFC says, top 5 biatches. Joey, oh, I really like this one. Oh, yeah, the beer. I'm sure you're talking about. Poco says to him, this one must taste like the truck stop. Joey, yeah, I forgot to tell you that there is a lot of floaties in the can. No shit, Joey. Look like a fucking liver that had given up. Fu Master Chew, my man Rich. How you doing, Mr. E? Well, Rich, doing good. Nobody I know has had any ill effects from the COVID. My man Greg, his daughter who had it, weathered the storm, and she's waiting for idiots who she works for, coincidentally, because she's a nurse. She got it because she could have gone home and made more money. Seriously, Greg's daughter could have gone home and made more money. But when everybody walked off the job at St. Anne's and left 100 elderly people, like I told you guys, I guess she said that the place looked like a scene from Resident Evil. I mean, these pieces of shit decided that, they all said that they felt like they had COVID, so they all went home. The entire staff quit. And again, I'm going to say this, and I am proudly going to say this. Those were all certified, nurses. And if I ran the zoo, you would never fucking work for me ever again. You signed on for that shit. So the bottom line is Greg's daughter could have just gone home and made more money on unemployment plus the $600 a week bonus. And instead, she wanted to be a nurse. She wanted to do what she went to school to do, to help people. So they said, well, we need to fill the staff at St. Anne's where everybody quit and it's a COVID hotspot. How do you feel about that? And she said, I'll take every precaution I can. And yet somehow the majority of the staff, including her, ended up getting it. So they sent her home. Thankfully, her kids and her husband and her father, my friend Greg, didn't get it. personally, I think Greg had gotten it weeks ago when he was down in Florida. I think that's when he got it. They refused to test for it when basically he got better. At one point in time he was on a ventilator, and we had this conversation today. I said, you know what? I personally think I've already had it, but either way, I'd rather have it and just go through with it as opposed to live on my fucking knees wearing a mask and giving in to the destroying the economy of the United States. And he said, yeah, everybody says that until they go through it, and then you're laying there wondering if your next breath is going to be your last. Okay, point taken, but not everybody. Not anywhere near even a majority of people that have gotten it have had it that bad. My eyeball itches. For Joey, see, some people may say, that whole, if something itches, it says you're coming into money. For Joey, it just meant that he didn't blink fast enough at the truck stop. Okay, so I got an envelope in the mail, and it looked just like the typical junk mail that I always get, and I was about to rip it in half and throw it straight into the garbage when I decided to open it, and oh, did it pay off that I didn't rip it in half and throw it away. Somebody sent me this yesterday. Maybe everybody could get together and take the money that you're wasting on stuff like this, and somebody could buy me another. Doesn't even have to be big, because if it's big, it'll be nearly impossible to get down the stairs. The one that I have, I don't even know what it lists out as. I think it's listed as like a 36 rifle safe, and me, Steve Schweitzer, and my neighbor Miles just about died getting it down the stairs. But right now, if we just stop sending me testicles and gay ass shit, and just save your money, and then you guys could all get together. I really could use another safe. Things are seriously starting to get out of hand. Thank God there's a security system, though. Okay, so I received this, and I don't think I have. For all I know, it's a lawsuit for a paternity suit, but I don't think I have anything on order right now that isn't already here, except for the sights for Secret Squirrel 2. I know they have shipped, and they wouldn't send it in a mere bubble pack. Yeah, okay. More gay shit. Again, according to the receipt, here's $8.60 that could have gone towards a safe, so that the firearms that I store and take care of would be okay. Oh, thank God it's a magnet. I can stick it anywhere. I'm so gay, I can't even drive straight. That is fucking incredibly special. I love it. Oh my God, keep them coming. Oh God, I wish I had more gay stuff. Jim, who says he doesn't watch these. Cheddar steak and fries, I'm in. Oh. Jim, they literally saute steak and cut it up into, it's pretty big bites. Sometimes it's disappointing because you take a bite and end up getting, the piece might be this long, so you might fuck yourself from the next bite because that big chunk is now with the one that you had. But they basically saute steak, and then cut it into chunks and throw it on a big old thick hoagie bun. Melt 2 different kinds of cheese, one of them being cheddar, and it normally comes with mushrooms. I always leave those off for Christine because she won't touch the mushroom, but I love the mushroom. And then fries. And the thing, every time I finish one, I say to myself, damn, that was good, and I really wish I went to finish this. But that sounds good to you. Next time you're here, we'll go to Grandma's, and yeah, not to mention, you probably wouldn't like it, but Grandma's has something called the Prairie Mary, and it's one of my favorite Bloody Marys, as long as they don't fuck it up. It normally comes with a piece of sausage, kind of like Joey at the truck stop. Well, yeah, well, sausage and Cumming, or Joey. Okay, so it comes with a skewer, and on that skewer there's a hot pepper and a piece of sausage and a chunk of pepper jack cheese, and normally it comes with a big wedge of herring and a green olive. I personally despise the utter fuck out of pickled herring, and I've been very clear with my man Jason, who always gets it right now after a few fuck ups years ago. I told him 2 things. 1, if this comes to my table and it has or smells like there was herring on it, and you realize that they had fucked up and you took the herring off and brought it here anyway, it's going back. I will not touch it. And I'm not a prima donna. I am not the kind of person that ever sends shit back, but I cannot do pickled herring. And I told him years ago, your tip is directly proportional to how many green olives I get. So he usually walks over with a glass like this, filled with jumbo green olives. And I have always made it financially worth his while. And David and Bunky know what I'm talking about, because some of the greatest wait staff in the Duluth area happens to work for Grandma's Restaurant. For the most part, they have the girl that they like. She's a little bit of an airhead, but she does make sure that your glasses are always filled with coffee and soda and water. And David always insists that this is the kind of recovering alcoholic that he is. He always insists that I have beer, large glass, and that it's constantly full the whole time we're there. I've learned quite a while ago, David, that when we meet you guys for dinner, I am in charge of security all the way until we pull into that parking lot, and then I take said firearm off me. In this particular case, put the safety on and hand it to Christine, and she puts it in her purse, and moving forward, she's in charge of security. And she drives home. Harmar says, "Hey, Hornet Fixer, you fuck." No, you didn't. I added that. Smile Money top 10. Multi-Gunman says top 10 titties, question mark. J-Dog says here. And Multi-Gunman says, and there. Smile Money, Brew Girl, stop pulling at your top. You're going to stretch it out of shape. Ugh. Excuse me, damn, you can't take these girls anywhere. Ben N. into 12th place. Sorry about that, Ben. Eltenda, Pickle Rick. Yeah, she, Eltenda. I still have to go through the, what did I do with it? I still have to go through the the goodie bag. Hey, why not do that right now? So Altenda sent some stuff for me. Oh, kick ass. DRG Manufacturing. I do not have one of those stickers. I don't have that one. Put that on the safe. Oh, white label Armory. Shit, Altenda. Got all sorts of good stuff. Oh, and then a bunch of his business cards, because there's absolutely nothing I like to do more. Here's what I do, Altenda, is I walk around and I hand out your business card and I say, listen, this guy is fucking awesome. And what you need to do is you need to check out his videos, and then you can drop over to White Label Armory and use the code Altenda and take 5% off of your order. Oh, and another more of his business cards, along with an update on the patch. Altenda, I actually wear a hat on a regular basis with your patch on it. Ask Christine. Lately, though, to be totally honest, I wear the one that says "Vote Democratic, keep America a shithole." I like wearing that one, along with my Trump mask. Smile Money. I do not remember a Zippo review in which there was so much cowbell solo and dance. Nailed it. Multi-Gunman, IPAs are tasty. If I have to drink a beer, it'll be an IPA. Again, God, you know, after some of these IPAs that Steve and especially the ones Joey has sent me, I'm still to this moment in time, Joey, the money IPA, and I gave it a 9. I probably should have shot a little higher, but I didn't, and I'm not gonna go back on that. More commonly, you're gonna find me giving a 10 to an Imperial Stout than I will an IPA. Going off of just memory, probably one of my favorite IPAs, and I cannot get it around here, was from Sonoran Desert Prepper, sending me Piney the Elder. That was a really good beer, and it was in a big bottle, and that was one that paid off. Bannon, Pickle Rick is a great episode, laugh out loud. Harmarsh 2, I made it. A glorious intro, babe and brew babe. Never got my vaccinations in school because I was a human growth hormone. Smile Money, do vaccinations suppress the immune system? I thought they expose you to dead virus to kickstart. See, I guess that's up. You know, okay. There's a little black smudge on our history. Some of the original polio vaccinations had live polio in them, and those vaccinations gave kids polio. Yeah, oops, look that one up. Not making that shit up. Smile Money. It is pickle with no arms or legs. How many dance moves can it have? Well, as you saw, one. It wiggles. Carpe diem. Are you drinking diarrhea? Because that's what it looks like. It did not look good at all, but it tasted pretty good. Ben N with a link to a YouTube video. This is where I take my future into my hands. And
Morty! Rick? Hey, Morty! Rick? Are you far away or are you inside something? Is this a camera? Is everything everything a camera? Morty, the garage, Morty. Come to the garage. Morty.
Rick? Where are you?
On my workbench, Morty.
Are you invisible and you're gonna like fart on me?
Flip the pickle over.
What? I'm gonna touch it and you're gonna tell me it's an alien dick or something.
Come on, flip the pickle, Morty. You're not gonna regret it. The payoff is huge. I turned myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal. I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle! What are you just staring at me for, bro? I turned myself into a pickle, Morty.
And?
What more do you want tacked onto this? I turned myself into a pickle and 9/11 was an inside job?
Was it?
Who cares, Morty? Global acts of terrorism happen every day. Here's something that's never happened before. I'm a pickle! I'm Pickle Rick! Everyone in the neighborhood hates us.
Harmarsh 2. Hi, Ms. Bomey. Ms. Bomey, there are no safety Nazis in this group. And I'll take it one step farther. And if there is, fuck them. I mean, you safety Nazis, get ready for your screenshot. Oh yeah, I get this all the time. The gun wasn't unsafe and it had ammo in it. Another fuck that doesn't have a clue how an AR works. Right? Okay. Oh, this one is just, listen to that. You almost can't even hear it. Joey, don't watch the Bolt Carrier group because I know you get a little turned on. This one is a Rock River Arms with one of my favorite serial numbers. It's a weapon of war, bitch. Of course, I got all the Go Fest goodies on it. I've got the and again, this trigger is just oh, yep. Yep, was getting some push. Got the 45-degree Battle Arms development safety selector in it, so and of course it's loaded up with the Hornady VMAX ammo that Justin gave me, along with this stock that was on his rifle over in the sandbox. David Brown, no clothes on. So David, is the rumor true that you finished book number 3? Poco Loco, you got to read comment replies that were the best fuckery is. Yeah, I love fuckery. Poco Loco, I had the feeling you triggered some dumb shit sitting in their parents' basement quarantine while working for YouTube. I think so. No, I think so. Right now, I'm telling you right now, if this is the thumbnail, which it might be, I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be yet. The thumbnail is usually whatever the intro babe is. It's just a screenshot of the intro babe. And yeah, lately, well, fuck, for a while here, 3 out of 4 of the thumbnails have been removed. And then they just keep removing every girl that I put up. And everyone, I make sure that I have seen a lot more on a cover of a Sports Illustrated, so please, YouTube, explain to me about your fucking community guidelines. Why can I go watch another video of some girl, showing how to, I don't know, put lube on her vagina lips, and yet I show a tasteful, beautiful woman, and it's against community guidelines, so we removed your thumbnail. Because we are fucking triggered. Moving on up to the top, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Gunwild, late but here, bitches. Gunwild. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots. Oh, and you don't have your fucking backup partner on this one. I can't remember if I reloaded over here or not. One way to find out. Then again, following my own rule, it should not have expired rounds in it if it's sitting ready to go. And cowbell. I tell you what, Jolson, you can get some, now this was approved by your mentor, so here we go. Smile Money. No, I liked your response. Thank you. I appreciate that. Smile Money. The comment is still under the comment is still under the video, but I may not have refreshed. Steven, did you give those bourbon air fresheners a shot? No, I have not. I think I might have hidden them on myself. When I find them, I'll put one in the pickup. Oh, did I mention it has a Hemi?
You fake news.
No, it fucking does. Didn't Scourge. What's going on, crew? How about Old English 42 ounce? I've reviewed that, but I haven't done the, I haven't done the slam in it. Had to wait till today to see the last video since YouTube didn't show me yesterday's. Fuckers. I added that. Night Hap, about $90. You can see if one of your liquor stores can order it, or Ace can deliver it for $10. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. He's talking about getting another bottle of the Paul John because I'm down to a week. Have to get some more. Have to. Fucking stuff is awesome. Harmarsh, $1.10. What did I say? 101 or yeah, $1.10. He would know. He sent it. Real Cold Burnout, locked and loaded.
Guess what? I'll be on Locked and Loaded again. That's right. Friday. 8 p.m. Central. We're going to talk about UFOs, Star Trek. UFOs, Star Trek. Maybe we can get to old Biff to tell one of his Navy stories. Yeah, I hear he's had a close encounter. Join me, if you dare.
Shameless plug, I love it. Poco Loco, you sure do seem to build a lot of stuff with me, laugh out loud. I would text you a photo, but I don't want to search through 15 years of Facebook messages, so you're going to have to break down and give it to me again. J-Dog, should be fine. Drank the water in Superior. Oh yeah, you're immune to it. Poco Loco with the read more button. Plastic bags are indeed banned in California. The plastic bag that you can get are made differently. They charge you money for them and they're thicker so they can be reusable. But nobody reuses them, so they just get greater impact on the environment. See, the environmentalists are just dumb fucking idiots, and they do not understand a goddamn thing. They are their own worst enemy. Poco Loco would know that. So yes, You can get plastic bags in California, but they are completely different, and they charge you for each bag you use. Again, it's always about follow the money. J-Dog, schedule is packed. Working all the hours available. You machine, you. Zeus, I seen a big UFO up close. They had 3 grays screaming at me from a few feet away. My friend pissed himself and they moved to Montana. Laugh out loud. That sounds like a Dr. Mark possible interview. Poco Loco, yep, I constantly get at least one comment deleted every show. You know, where the fuck does YouTube get off just deleting shit? They own the company. They can do whatever they want. Real cool burnout with a read more button. And it does something. Vaccinations are an interesting topic. I've had more than I care to because of the Air Force, but never bad side effects. My kids have had theirs, but I do not think it should be your choice and the parent's choice for the child. What are schools afraid of? I mean, my kid is vaccinated. They should be good against the unvaccinated kiddos. Something was floating. Thought it was flying. Kind of freaked me out. Unvaccinated kiddos bring in, right? Vaccines are a gamble no matter what. It's usually a weekend strand of whatever disease shot into your body so that your body can develop an antibodies and the immunity. But I'm no doc, and I support further research on vaccinations. Cause Down syndrome or autism or anything else in the babies. Well, I think if it's a concern for more than one person, yes, it probably should be looked into. Cobra, I was up all night just waiting for you to play my balls in the vid. So I'm so dejected now.
You never call a girl, you ain't seen my balls. 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 My balls are so awesome, don't get me started. They're so damn big. How big are they? They're so big, it's really obnoxious. It's like 2 Ewoks chilling in my boxers. They're so big, I can't hold them back. Even Cartman's like, damn, those are fat. They're so big, they'll run over your feet. That's why when the back up, you hear a beep, beep. And how can I be subtle when my balls chase Indiana Jones through a tunnel? And everyone at Disney World keeps telling me the Epcot Center looks at him with jealousy. In fact, when you see him on the street, they'll fight Godzilla to the death in the sequel. I guess soon you'll be hoping I'm back, because my balls are so big, they got an opening act. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls. You ain't seen my balls.
God, it's good to be me. Real cool burnout. 1 hour, 7 minute, and 48 second mark equals church. Let's get this properly prepared before I click the link. Channels list. Church is over. Cobra, cheers all. See you Friday night. Stephen Hobson led. When you put the sombrero on the Pickle Rick, it changed his name. Pepino? Yeah, I get it. Good God. Zeus! Some desperate dirtbag cut my tire chains off at work and stole 2 truck tires. Bad parenting strikes again. Sorry to hear about that. McLean, 5179. Eric, I need a new push mower. What do you and the other girls like? Well, McLean, I'm no expert. I guess I am an expert. My very first business that I owned was Eric's Lawn Service, and I had an Aaron's. It had a 6-speed drive system on it, and the thing was incredible. The only reason that I still don't have it today is because I moved to an apartment and I put it in storage. Then I moved to another apartment, and then I moved to another apartment, and then I moved to another apartment in Buffalo, Minnesota, and then I moved to another apartment in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and long story short, I just ended up giving the lawnmower. I think I gave it to my sister. I really liked, no, that wasn't an Aaron's, that was a Snapper. A Snapper. It was a Snapper, and I mean, we all love Snappers. Right now, I have a... Right now, I have a Toro, which was brand new about 5 minutes into my dad passing away, and I got it from him. And it's okay. The hubcaps will not stay on it. I mean, you just slightly tap a curb and they come right off. It's okay. The one thing that sucks about it is it also has a drive mechanism. I live in a flat yard, but I mean, you're drinking beers. Sometimes it's nice. And it basically has a lever. The more that you squeeze the lever, the faster it goes. And when you let go, sometimes it doesn't stop. So you gotta like flick the fucking lever, and I haven't figured out why it's doing what it's doing. I figured it needs more lube. That's the answer to everything. But after watching my friend Magnum's video and doing some research on it over a year ago, and then watching his video recently, I have if my lawnmower that I have right now dies, I plan on switching to an Ego, a 48-volt battery-powered Ego. Then again, everybody that's seen my yard knows that, at one point in time, it took 6 hours on a fairly decent-sized John Deere tractor with a 54-inch mower deck to mow 6 hours to mow my yard. In the house that I had when I was married to the hooker, and I loved every minute of it. I love lawn care, but right now it takes about 20 to 25 minutes with a push mower. So I'm thinking about going with the Ego. I don't know how much grass you're mowing, but I have purchased inexpensive ones. I've just gone up to Northern Tool and bought a $200 mower. And when my dad passed away and I got the Toro, I gave Mike. I just gave Mike my old one, and he's been using it now for years. And I had used it for a couple of years. So I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about the Honda mowers, but it's a fucking lawnmower. What could go wrong? McClinigan, Eric, put the balls away. You're scaring me. By the way, the hanging Vietnamese spin fuck chair got here. Call me. McCline, I think the connection between autism and vaccinations is the definition of autism has gotten broader, and it's also being misdiagnosed a lot. Again, it's really a gray area, and you could probably put 1,000 people that say they're a specialist on it, and everybody's going to have their own thing. I mean, Wade, I'm not sure about the whole vaccinations thing, but given the past history of Big Pharma, every day new lawsuits about drugs causing deaths or diseases. I won't be getting any shots anytime soon. I have a friend who swore he was abducted and anally probed by aliens. Turns out he got wasted on some mushrooms and then got arrested and spent the night in Birmingham jail. Thanks, Wade. You just can't make this shit up, can you? Where are we? Oh my god. Okay, I'm trying to just make sure I'm pacing myself to get to the video. And Gun Glutton, my man, always good to hear from you. My country. He has his own country. His county won't reopen until June now. Here's what our local state rep Marty Flynn said to the people who were mad about it. Keep talking about how bad we Democrats are, and we will stop supporting your businesses. You won't make it personal, and we will. This is really what he said, and our local media won't report on it. Of course they wouldn't report on it, but I believe you. I mean, ours is, we're going through the same shit. Wisconsin is starting to open up, and like I said yesterday, where'd my Mies go? I think, no matter what I want to say or feel, I personally think the whole thing is a scam. I don't think it was an accident. Is it a coincidence that all bad shit seems to come from China? I think not. But this shit is real, and it is killing people. Use your fucking brain. I disagree with the magnitude for which the whole mask thing is being pushed on us. Again, the only thing that the mask is going to honestly help is if you have it. So if you don't know, or you're not sure, then wear the goddamn mask so you don't make other people sick. Now, I think it's an extremely wrong idea to just broadly open up all these places and have video footage on the news of all the drunks all standing on top of each other yelling how great it is that they can get out and drink. I think we're just asking ourselves for a problem. Joey. Oh my god, another pickle. Oh look, Eric has it by his ass. Oh, now it's his chunk. What can top that? Oh, now it's wearing the sombrero. Stop abusing Christine's pickle. I haven't had the three possible ways of Joey. Well, let's see the outcome in about 3 weeks. What happens from those bars being packed? I hope nothing, but there are some hoping for a bad outcome. Unfortunately, yeah, they're called liberals. Hey, the thumbnail is still the same as of 8:42 a.m. Still going strong. Joey, nope, didn't get the battle box. Well, yeah, no, Joey, I get it. It's I like the knife, but again, not for the knife of the month, not for that level. The one item I didn't show you is it came with a pistol case. Nothing special, It's not Pelican grade or anything like that. I wouldn't even want to, I'll have to take a better look at it. Not even sure I'd even want to put my pistol in it and then give it to the airline. Yeah. I can honestly say that to refill some propane bottles, that's kind of cool and all, but for the price of a fucking propane bottle, do I really need to refill the one that I have? No. It's a great survival aid thing to throw in a kit to have with you. Maybe you have something that runs on it, like a cook stove. The world turns upside down. You go around and you find people's barbecue grills, and you fill up your Yeah. No, Joey, it's not the best battle box overall. I like I said, I like the knife, but it falls short as being the knife of the month. Crazy Scotsman, we ain't got time for this shit. Like other brew channels, take like 35 seconds to actually drink it. What the fuck? I mean, I don't even know why I ever even gave in to Mr. Holster, putting some kind of precedence on, it's my fucking channel. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want, and when I get to the goddamn beer, that's when the time, fuck you and your time, Scotsman. Love you. Scotsman, whiskey. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again, Scotsman. Okay, I wanna start with something that I'll take with me the rest of the night. I shouldn't have done that. It already has its drop of water. Of course, it's Bosch dishwater. Smile money. Damn! That looks like a lot. Yeah. Actually, I replaced it with peach juice. You can tell by the viscosity, right? Oh, damn. Tell you what, Scotsman. As you can plainly see, not only will I be enjoying this the rest of the brew review, depending on where this resides, I will be taking this with for locked and loaded. Sharkey, the 12 gauge looks good. The El Cheapo red dot might not live through 15 rounds of slugs. Let's make it a challenge for that dot. This review needs more boobs and bang sticks. I tried. I didn't want to get completely carried away, but my Justin gun. I know, John Huber would be disappointed with me. And everybody, John Huber finally was able to have his hernia surgery because it was deemed non-essential, but they finally let him have it, and everything went well, and he is back home resting. Talked to him last night. I love this break, though. It works, and it looks badass. It doesn't work as good as John's. Nothing works as good as John's. Just And of course, if this rifle ever, you know what? I should update the handguard on this rifle. This is a 15.5. I could use this on the 24-inch and put something different on here. Hey, El Tenda. I'm sorry, I do. I absolutely love the White Label Armory DRG Manufacturing handguards. That would be a thought to put the DRG White Label Armory handguard on here and put this on the 24-inch build. It'll cover the gas block. And I know, no, that's a bad idea. The DRG handguard will not make it over the Odin Works adjustable gas block. Yeah, this is the key mod, and I have drank the Stephen Bush Kool-Aid. I would rather have an M-Lock. I would hands down rather have the M-Lock. But yeah. So basically, this whole area still has all of the original stuff that was ever on here from all of my friends, except for, of course, the trigger. The trigger got updated. This one was the Rock River Arms National Match. It's a 2-stage trigger, and right now this trigger is in the one with the Odinworks spring-loaded stock on it. And it's still a really decent trigger. I love its predictability. It's just up against the wall, and then it fires. I think John Huber sells more 2-stage triggers than he does single-stage. But I just, for a precision rifle, I like a single-stage trigger. I want to know that I put my finger on the trigger, and then the next flinch, it fires. So yeah, there's fucking Sharky. Then of course I went with the Primary Arms, the ACSS. This is a badass scope. I mean, I kind of turned this into a medium range and probably easily long range. This has a first focus plane, and it has the reticle system. The ACSS is awesome in this, and it is also lit up. It's a great scope. Unfortunately, this is another one that I don't think this has ever been to the range. I didn't get out one time last year with this. I need to change that. I really need to, whatever, Smile Money. I need to change it. Scotsman, I can appreciate the toast that lasts the whole video. I need to find some of the Paul John to try. Oh. Scotsman? Yeah, if I had the magic wand, I believe you would be extremely impressed with the Paul John. It's... When I look at the shelf, yes, I really enjoy the cast strength Lefroy, and Ardbeg will always be right there. I mean, I realize that this is the bottom of the barrel from Ardbeg, so eventually it'd be nice to try some of the higher end stuff. But the Paul John, for me, the Paul John. And I really, once I get through all these beers that you guys sent me, would really like to do a side-by-side with the Brick Laddie, the Octomore, the 9.3, up against the Paul John. Super heavily peated Isla single malt Scotch whiskey, 62.9%. I mean, they can say that because they're the real deal. But we're talking a big difference. I can either have that bottle I just showed you, or I can have 3 of these. And this is just honestly, it's my favorite of all of them, because my brain has to factor in the Octomore. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but it's not $200 better. Scotsman, why don't you just kind of pop up tomorrow, and we can finish off the Paul John. We can have, I would let you try the Octomore. I definitely would. I'm trying my best, Nihap, to, yeah, I mean, you just saw. I am trying my best to make this bottle last as long as possible. Just kidding. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, that'd be really, really bad. Scotsman, the bots are going wild lately. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Every single time you turn around, that one fucker changes his name. Scotsman, $3 trillion bill by cunt Pelosi. So many things in there that has nothing to do with the virus. And also, Pelosi, where is this $3 trillion coming from, considering we are already 40 plus trillion in debt to China? Oh wait, higher taxes for the poor and the middle and the tax breaks for the rich. Scotsman, Joey prefers the deck working the pier every night. Shut the fuck up, Joey. Or hashtag shut the fuck up, Joey. Hashtag gay pirate. Sharkgay SH. And rewound twice for those outro boobs. Jay at Elite Ammunition. Fucking Chrysler wiring. It's only gotten better now that it's all Fiat wiring. I'm noticing some sarcasm. That's on the Lotus. Clyde. Hey, I'm back from YouTube. Only banned me for a little while. Fargan Bastages. The revolution returns. Thank God. Sharky. YouTube has truly lost it. Lost it all, like liberal pansies. As I just managed to like my only comment, snowflakes are ruining our world. J. Dissolving illusions, disease, vaccinations, and forgotten history, and a link to a book on Amazon. Thank you, Jay. Gunwild. I see people driving along wearing a mask a lot. California liberals aren't the brightest. Gunwild. That pickle needs to be on the dash of your Dodge, grooving to the Bee Gees. Oh, fuck. I fucking rock the fuck out of the Bee Gees. Now that my stereo, the amplifier on my stereo is running into an amplifier on an amplifier and a sub on the Infinity system, you'd be surprised how fucking great the Bee Gees sound. Gunwild. Oh, great. Another Star Trek episode on Locked and Loaded. Nerd Central. Unsubbed. And he has the last comment. Okay, so it started off cold, and I know it ended easily in the 50 degrees. French Toast Dreaming Imperial Stout with maple, cinnamon, and vanilla. Yeah, it's still there. From Elk River Brewing Company. Oh, this is also a brewery-only beer. So, you're not going to go find this in the outskirts. You got to go to the brewery to get it exclusively. 12.6%. Steve, this held its alcohol very nicely. I think I watched your review on this. I don't even know what you even said about it. I like this a lot. It has a nice balance of the flavors. I'm not a big cinnamon fan, but it's there because I know it's there, but it's not crazy. It's kind of like, again, for somebody that doesn't really, depending on where you're putting the cinnamon, I still switch into child mode. I'll toast me up some white bread cracker and slather it in my Irish import butter, and then I I sprinkle a light layer of cinnamon across it, and then sprinkle it with sugar. Back to my childhood, and this was really good. I'm liking what I'm liking about this, Steve, is high alcohol, good flavors, and I would seriously want another one. Some of the really heavy hitting stuff that I would still give a 10 to, it was kind of like one and done. Okay, it's kind of like when me and Johnny Watson and NIHAP shared that $57 bottle of the Gold Ticket Speedway Stout Limited, very, very limited. If it wasn't for Andy over at Keyport, I would have never had a chance. That was outstanding. But after that glass was gone, I didn't want another one. That was just too much. And I think this deserves a 10, just because it had all of the perks of a really good Imperial Stout, without the, it's like, okay, it was like, I'm glad I had this experience. It was a 10, but I didn't want another one. If I had another one of these, I would be popping it open right now. So I am, I think he just might have pulled back even with Joey on this one. So this one got a 10. And I have made sure that when Christine finds any can up on my desk that has duct tape on it, please don't throw it in the recycling. I bring it upstairs to make sure that I got everything right when I do the video, and then it comes back down here so that I can compare where the stuff from Steve fell in the order that I picked versus what I really ended up liking, and the stuff from Joey. Okay, let's go to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything available right now. We might have to just do scotch. Okay, that's fine. We'll just throw in some Citra Pale Ale Extra from Surly, standing in for Ed. Scott and Justin. ESJ. We could just make it a lot easier to say by just saying the ESJ Club. Ed, Scott, and Justin. Boys are up there probably fucking with all of us. They did it when they're here. Why would I expect anything different? Okay, it's going to be short. That's cool. I like it. J-Dog, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. J-Dog, Squirrel and a Pickle. Zeus, Cheers, Deplorables. Zeus. Crazy Scotsman, Two-Hearted Ed Club to the Sunny Slopes of Long Ago. Whiskey. I told you, you're coming with me. Got to zero the meter. Joey, here for whatever reason, I'm not sure. Then again, I'm pre-gaming. Drinking money tonight. Oh, you prick. Gun Wild. Glock tards and Star Trek nerds on tonight's Locked and Loaded. Cheers, bitches. Well, I don't know about Glock tards. I mean, right now I have an FN57, and if you want, I'd be happy to, head upstairs with a very special SIG Carry 1911 chambered in 45 ACP. Hell, I'm thinking about rocking the 1066 this weekend. If someone's got to go, 10mm is the way to dispatch them. Joey, I need to get this beer again. It was so good, even though it looked like Hornet Fixer's urine sample. Yes, Joey, it was very good, and yes, it did look like Hornet Fixer's urine sample. Okay, with that, we're out of here. More than likely, and just prepare yourselves, I'll probably be doing a vidya with you-know-who tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, Joey, for the sake of argument, the one thing in the battle box that I am not
Bluetooth.
I am not disappointed in at all is this thing.
FM.
He doesn't ask pertinent questions in the course of his writing. How could Obama not know this? I mean, these things were in the newspaper after all. Was he briefed before? What did the presidential briefing have to say about it? Not a word.
Mark Levin.
The president went even further on Thursday by demanding that Mr. Obama be hauled before the Senate. Hauled? Somebody say be hauled? Quote, to testify about the biggest political crime and scandal in the history of the USA, unquote. A scenario that itself has no precise precedent in American history. No precise precedent in American history.
Solar recharger.
We just heard for 3 years that Trump should be indicted after.
So you can Bluetooth direct, and for something this size coming in a battle box, it really doesn't sound that bad. How does it compare with the $375 Harman Kardon Bluetooth speaker that my Sammy Poo got me? It doesn't even fucking compare. But on a job, to be able to say you're moving from room to room and you're all by yourself, and you're listening especially to talk radio, yeah, it's fucking impressive. You can also use it to charge your phone. So not only can you charge it to run itself, but you can use it to charge something else. Again, as far as a floodlight goes, if you're in a tent or something and you saw the little hanger, so you could hang this up in a tent, probably late at night, maybe not enough to read by, but more than enough to do shit to. And then it's got use it as a regular flashlight. I am a stereophile, and I really like good sound. Anyone that has seen the stereo system, surround system that I have, Klipsch, down here is all Klipsch, except for my sub. My sub is a Yamaha that I have with my Yamaha amp. Upstairs is all Klipsch. Surround, front, back. The towers are, about the same height as a Pelican case. I take music seriously. I can't afford to deck shit out like I used to when I was younger with a good job and no children or a wife. But overall, the sound is not bad out of this. The fact that it has an FM radio built into it, and then you can, if you don't have Bluetooth capability, auxiliary in. Just directly plug your phone or whatever into this. Solar recharge, recharge it through the cable that came with it. I can't remember what this thing costs, and I'm not going to break back into the box, but I've been using it for the FM radio part, listening to talk radio, bringing it upstairs,
Bluetooth.
So, yeah, I'm impressed with this for what it is. Okay, enough of the salesman shit. I am going to take this and go upstairs, edit this, make up some dinner, and then we are we're less than an hour and a half away from Locked and Loaded. Since we spent some time bullshitting, let's see if someone got in after Joey. Nope. Joey stands as the last comment. Okay, guys. Cheers. We'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, more than likely, I'll see what Matt's got going on. I won't be able to review any of the shit that we've been doing from Steve and Joey, because everything is one can, and I don't want to share. Fuck him. But I got some Toppling Goliath to possibly look at, or Matt always runs to the liquor store and gets some stuff too. So we'll see. So okay, cheers. Hope we had a good time on Locked and Loaded. Actually, I know it is. It's always lately just relaxing, no fucking COVID talk, an escape. Cheers.